The post-lunar New Year period has increasingly become a symbolic launch window in the K-pop industry, and the simultaneous comeback narratives surrounding BTS, BLACKPINK, and Wanna highlight how timing, cultural sentiment, and global anticipation intersect to create moments that feel larger than ordinary promotional cycles, because this festive transition from holiday reflection to renewed activity mirrors the themes of rebirth, ambition, and forward momentum that these groups often embody in their music and public storytelling. And for fans, the return after the lunar break carries an emotional weight that blends nostalgia with excitement as teaser images, concept films, and cryptic social media updates begin to circulate, sparking theories, streaming plans, and coordinated fan projects across continents, while industry observers note that this period allows agencies to capitalize on a reset in consumer attention following year-end award fatigue and holiday slowdowns, creating an ideal environment for high-impact releases that can dominate charts and conversation simultaneously. In the case of BTS, whose group activities have been shaped by military service schedules and carefully paced solo ventures, any post-holiday signal of collective movement is interpreted not merely as a comeback but as a milestone in their long-term narrative of continuity, resilience, and global cultural influence, with analysts pointing to their ability to transform each release into a cross-platform event that spans music, visual art, philanthropy, and fan-driven social campaigns, thereby redefining what a comeback can represent in the modern pop ecosystem. While BLACKPINK's re-entry into the promotional landscape after the festive pause carries a different but equally potent energy rooted in fashion partnerships, individual brand power, and the group's reputation for turning relatively concise discographies into massive global moments through precision marketing, high-budget visuals, and a sonic identity that balances hip-hop swagger with pop accessibility, meaning that even minimal teaser activity can trigger widespread media coverage and commercial ripple effects across luxury, streaming, and touring sectors. And for Wanna the notion of a post-lunar New Year return resonates with a layer of legacy emotion because their project group origins and previous disbandment have imbued every reunion hint with a sense of rarity and temporal significance, prompting fans to treat each appearance, special stage, or commemorative release as a preservation of a formative era in late third-generation K-pop history, which in turn generates organic publicity driven by memory, collective longing, and the narrative of unfinished chapters being briefly reopened. Beyond fan sentiment, these comeback cycles reveal strategic industry patterns in which agencies align release calendars with regional holidays not only to maximize domestic engagement but also to leverage the global diaspora's heightened cultural awareness during the lunar period, resulting in synchronized marketing that targets Southeast Asia, China-adjacent markets, and Western audiences who have become increasingly attuned to K-pop's seasonal rhythms, and the digital infrastructure of fandom, streaming guides, bulk buy tutorials, and coordinated hashtag campaigns, activates with renewed intensity after the holiday lull, often producing record-breaking first-week metrics that feed back into media coverage and algorithmic amplification, creating a self-reinforcing loop of visibility. Musically, post-holiday comebacks often emphasize themes of new beginnings, self-reflection, and aspirational growth, which align with both the symbolic fresh start of the lunar calendar and the broader pop tradition of early-year reinvention, allowing groups to experiment with evolved sounds or conceptual shifts while maintaining continuity with their established identities. And this balance between innovation and